Hello. Hey, lovelies. So today's video is going to be about my new and updated hair care wash routine. I don't know why it took me so long just to get that out. This is my new updated routine. Will it continue to change? Yes, it will. When it comes to how I wash my hair, it literally changes every single week. Every week it is different. There are some times where I'm experiencing, a flare up with my scalp because I done had a little vacation from, my healthier way of eating. That's a nice way to put it. Okay, too much sugar, not enough water, not enough greens, not enough unprocessed food. And coincidentally, it's almost like every time I am having a flare up, then I want to film. Weird. This particular wash routine actually went a little bit longer than normal, and so I chose to use my medicated shampoo, Nizoral. I actually don't use it as often. It depends on the season. You guys. I typically will use just a regular shampoo, but I have incorporated other things from like the 30-day hair detox in it, but I have gone back to using a deep conditioner, but not every single wash. So what you guys won't see in this video is the deep conditioner that I'm using, and really the one that I'm using, I used to really love it. I really did, and now I'm seeing the effects of it and I'm going, ooh, I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I'm a person who likes to finish product up, and I had some of this left. This is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafuro Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. This mask has been a fave of mine for years. It smells great. It's really heavy. I use it to help me detangle, and I have noticed some changes. You know what? I'm gonna have you watch the video, and then I'm gonna come back and explain to you what changes I've seen. Hey loves, my hair was in a defined twist out for the week, so the first thing I like to do is dry detangle my hair. Trust me, if I wet my hair while it's defined, my hair would end up in tangles towards the end. Once the majority of my hair is detangled enough, it's time to wet it with water. It could be me, but it seems like my hair isn't getting wet as quickly as it was a few washes ago. Later on, I'll show a side-by-side comparison to see if I can validate my suspicions. I'm cleansing my hair with a treatment shampoo for my scalp. I'm only applying it to my scalp, which is something I've done for years. I recently spoke to a cosmetologist and she confirmed that I'm doing the right thing. This treatment is for the scalp, so that's where I'd like to keep it. The next shampoo has more emollients in it than the last one. These act as softeners for the hair, but can also contribute to buildup. This one is applied on my scalp and hair strands. Next is conditioner. I'm skipping a deep conditioner today because I don't think my hair particularly needs it. I mentioned earlier that my hair routine changes slightly every week depending on what my hair and scalp needs are. Weather, products, techniques, preference, and time are just some of the things that may alter what I'd like to do with my hair from week to week. Next week, I'll probably clarify it based on my hair's resistance to water this week. I let the conditioner sit on my hair while I washed and groomed. This allows for the conditioner to soften my hair a little more over time. Look at me using a detangling brush. Through trial and error, starting at the ends of my hair and brushing vertically is my favorite method. Eventually, I'll get closer to my roots and use a combination of my fingers and brush horizontally. Then continue to brush vertically. Some days I use my fingers more and some days the brush. I just use it on a case-by-case basis. In all things, the best thing to do is to take things slow and listen to what your hair needs in the moment. I had 4 large sections and each section got broken down to 3 or 4 twists. I've made sure that I've rinsed each section thoroughly until I'm finished. So I left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger with this deep conditioner that I've loved for many years. I have noticed, and if you let me know, did you guys see how the water is not really being absorbed in my hair as easily as it was before when I was doing the 30-day hair detox? This particular deep conditioner has coconut oil as a 3rd ingredient, and shea butter is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th ingredient. So this would not be following the 30-day hair detox if you're still doing that. It has a lot of shea butter. This particular brand uses a lot of shea butter in their brand. That's kind of like a staple of the brand for Shea Moisture. I know that they've changed the formulation over the times and all that, business related stuff with Shea Moisture, but this product hands down is the only kind of buttery product that I've used, and it's made a huge difference in the absorption rate of water. So when we're speaking about the cuticle layer of the hair, it's hydrophobic. It actually has a waxy layer, and the natural oil that comes from our scalp is meant to coat the hair and keep it pliable, flexible, and prevent things like, say, high growth fatigue. I've never experienced that before, but that's essentially when the cuticle of the hair is, raising and lowering and raising and lowering so much that it weakens the actual strand. The hair strand is made of many layers. We're not going to get into that. But that outer layer is supposed to help protect the cortex of that strand. That's what the oils and the butters are meant to aid with. What this has said to me is that I actually kind of miss how my hair and the water relationship was, like how the water would just penetrate immediately. But I also very much love the feeling of the oil and the butter that are formulated into products, and I understand how it helps protect my hair. So that just means that I'm going to have to clarify more often. So my updated regimen, I assume, will be that I'll be clarifying at least once a month. I do not hate having layers of oils or anything on my hair. It's helped me throughout the years. My hair has been thriving, but I do understand the importance of properly cleansing it. So as of right now, I'll be clarifying my hair once a month. Anyway, you guys, let me know your thoughts on my updated hair care routine in terms of how it relates to you and what you're doing. What are you doing with your hair care routine? Have you made any changes? Anything that's been helping you? And with that being said, I'm gonna let you go. Shout out to the Patreon group, the Coily Crew. It is growing, and I always appreciate the support. We have lives every single month where you guys can ask me questions. The last 2 lives have been with guests. We had Nappy Foo and Jen Jackson on this previous month, and before that we had a cosmetologist named Denise. Denise, what was that? We had a cosmetologist named Denise who was very lovely, and I'm even thinking about having more people on, but this next month might be a solo one so that you guys can ask me more questions about anything really. When you become a part of the Coily Crew, you'll understand the magic of it. And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Subscribe, and I'll see you in a couple days. Mwah.